Hi, Jalen. So once again, this is Ma'am Leng, your reviewer for today. So ayun, for today's video, we will gonna do another set of review para sa mga let takers na or licensure examination for teachers takers, yung mga who's dreaming to be a teacher someday or the next year. So I'm hoping that this reviewer can help you to your board exam. So stay tuned. Once again, this is Mom Line. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Start with the first question. Mathematics is a sequential area in the curriculum because A. Concepts and skills build upon other mathematical concepts and skills. B. The units are arranged from the simple to complex. C. Basic concepts are emphasized. D. The teaching is from concrete to abstract. Letter E. Sets and set operations are first taught before other subjects. The correct answer here is letter B. This is the correct answer. Letter B. So, the units are arranged from the simple to complex. So, yun. That's the reason kung bakit siya natawag na sequential. Okay, letter B is the correct answer. Our next question is mathematics instruction is based on the theory that blank. A. Pupils learn better through memorization of facts and rules. B. Pupils learn better through practice. Letter C. Pupils learn better through analyzing answer and examples. And letter D. Pupils learn better through guided question. And letter E. Pupils learn better through problem solving. The correct answer here is letter the correct answer here is letter D. Pupils learn better enough through practice. Okay, again, pupils learn better through practice. Blank is a test that would give how much the students have gained from day's lesson. Okay, A. Post-test. B. Diagnostic test. C. Unit test. D. Formative test. The correct answer here is diagnostic test. So, ayan. So, para malaman natin kung ano yung natutunan ng isang bata sa kanyang pag-aaral, so, dapat ida-diagnostic test na muna natin siya. Or, ngayon, this is what we call the pre-test. Okay. Okay, next. Blank is the term which refers to the techniques and tools of learning and may relate to materials available in the classroom, such as reference, textbooks, industrial materials, equipment, and apparatus. Letter A. Technology. Letter B. School environment. Letter C. Resource materials. And letter D. Visual aid. The correct answer here is letter C. The resource materials. Okay, next. Next, blank is considered as the best test of a successful discussion. Blank is considered as the best test of successful discussion. A. The discussion has triggered the unanswered question. Letter B. Brought about pertinent facts and information about the lesson. Letter C. The discussions has given way to conflicting ideas. And letter D, no question asked for the discussions. The correct answer here is letter B. Okay, letter B is the correct answer. Brought about pertinent acts and information about the lesson. So, that's how you can test the successful discussion. Next question. Blank is the best approach in eliminating errors in mathematical computation skills in the higher grades. Again, Blank is the best approach in eliminating errors and mathematical computation skills in the higher grades. A. Stress the errors to be removed while teaching the correct method. Letter B. Explain the errors and then stress the correct method. Letter C. Concentrate on the correct method and at the same time pay attention to errors. And letter C. Make the pupil check her own work to discover her errors. And letter E. Stress the need of the pupil to recognize or discover errors. The correct answer here is letter B. So this is the correct answer. The correct answer is explain the errors and stress the correct method para malaman natin kung ano ang para malaman natin or maituro natin ng tama ang mga mathematical computations. Blank is considered as an appropriate type of reading activity for a group of intelligent grade 4 pupils. Blank is considered as an appropriate type of reading activity for a group of intelligent grade 4 pupils. A. Using configuration clause to recognize words. Again, using configuration clues to recognize words. B. Finding details. C. Extending their interest and refining their reading taste. Letter C. Making summaries. And letter D. Reading articles of pleasures. The correct answer here is letter C. Extending their interest and refining their reading tastes. Next, blank states the correct correlation between speed and accuracy. Again, blank states the correct correlations between speed and accuracy. A. Attention to accuracy can retard speed. Letter B. Speed increase interest and ensure accuracy. Letter C. Accuracy increase speed. And letter D. Speed develops apart from accuracy. The correct answer here is letter B. Speed increases interest and accuracy. Blank is the best test of good reading. The next is blank is the best test of good reading. A. Longer fixations. B. Fewer pauses. C. Speed in reading. Letter D. Better visual accuracy. And letter E. Better comprehension. The correct answer here is letter E. Better comprehension is the best test of good reading. Our next question is, developing the ability to read implies that blank. A. Developing mastery in mechanics of reading. Letter B. Developing the reading vocabulary. Letter C. Developing the ability to secure ideas from printed page and deal reflectively with them. And letter D. Developing the ability to recognize printed symbols. And letter E. Developing appreciations for printed materials. The correct answer here is letter C. Developing the ability to secure ideas from the printed page and deal reflectively with them. The next question, the teacher should consider most the blank when teaching reading skills. A. Alphabet method. B. Rote learning. C. Memorizing syllables and pronouncing them. Letter D. Pupil motivations. And letter E. Formal recitation. The correct answer here is of course letter D. Pupil motivation. Syempre, when you are teaching reading, you must have to motivate the students the importance, or you have to inform the student what is the importance of reading skills in our life. Now let's proceed to the next. Blank should be taught in spelling. Blank should be taught in spelling. A. Words the pupil is likely to meet in his reading. B. Words difficult to read. C. A list of words arranged by the teachers according to difficulty. Letter D. Difficult words prescribed for the grade. Letter E. Troublesome words that involve from pupils' schoolwork. The correct answer here is letter E. So, troublesome words that involve from pupils' schoolwork should be taught in spelling. Okay, so let's proceed. Here we go. The language acts teacher should blank. A. Emphasize grammar and the mechanics of expression. Letter B. Discount the importance of grammar and mechanics. Letter C. Use Filipino or the vernacular as auxiliary language in communicating ideas. Letter D. Emphasize communicating of ideas in grammar simply as a tool. Letter E. Reject functionalism as the primary consideration in teaching. Okay, the correct answer here is letter D. Emphasize communicating of ideas in grammar simply as a tool. The language acts teacher should emphasize communicating of ideas in grammar simply as a tool. Let's proceed. In teaching preschool children, blank should be used. In teaching preschool children, blank should be used. A. Question and answer. B. Solving problem or problem solving. Letter C. Formal procedure. And letter D. Informal procedure. The correct answer here is letter A. Question and answer. Okay, pag nagturo tayo sa preschool, dapat ang kadalasan nating ginagawa sa kanila para may matutunan sila ay ang question and answer. Okay, let's proceed. Blank help learners improves their psychomotor skills. Blank help learners improves their psychomotor skills. A. Feedback. B. Set. C. Connection. D. Response. And letter E is stimulus. The correct answer here is letter A. The feedback. So, feedback help learners to improve their psychomotor skill. Next, the primary purpose of student council in any school is blank. A. To provide students or pupils with experience in democratic self-government. B. To provide pupils with some experience in managing the school. Letter C. To provide training for potential leaders and good followers. And letter D. To provide greater students' morale. And letter E. To provide students and pupils with opportunity for social growth. The correct answer here is the letter E. So, this is the correct answer. To provide students and pupils with opportunity for social growth. Okay, now, we are down for the last 3 questions for this day review here in our YouTube channel. Here in my YouTube channel. So, now let's proceed. Blank determines the steps and procedure of a lesson plan. Blank determines the steps in the procedure of lesson plan. A. Objective of lesson plan. B. Principles of teaching. Letter C. Individual pupils' interest. Letter D. Technique of teachings. And letter E. Subject matter to be taught. The correct answer here is letter D. The correct answer is letter D. Techniques of teachings. Okay. Technique of teachings determine the steps of procedure of a lesson plan. Here we go. The adjectives that would best describe good discipline is A. Corrective, B. Developmental, C. Punitive, letter D. Consistent, and letter E. Preventive. Okay, the best adjectives that would best describe good discipline is letter E, the preventive. So this is the best adjectives na nagdi-describe ng good discipline, yung preventive. Okay, for our next question, second to the last question, blank. The primary and sole responsibility for maintaining a good learning environment for a given class. Sino nga ba ang may responsibilidad para ma-maintain natin yung good learning ng ating mga klase? A. Supervisor, B. Pupils, C. Community or community officials, letter D. Principals, and letter E. Classroom teacher. Okay, the correct answer here is letter D. Of course, the classroom teacher. We are the classroom teacher has the sole responsibility for maintaining a good learning environment for a given class. Okay, now, here we go. We are now down to the last number for our review this day. So I already given you the 19 question, and plus this one is the last, which is the number 20. Okay, the question is the corrective measure which in accord with the sound psychosocial practice is blank. A. Expulsion from the school, B. Verbal reprimand, and letter C. Suspension from the classes, letter E. Physical punishment, and letter E. Withdrawal of privilege. The correct answer here is letter E. The withdrawal of privilege. Ayan. So that's all for today. I hope na kahit paano may na-contribute ako para sa inyong learnings or para may masagot din kayo sa inyong mga board exam. So once again, this is Ma'am Leng, expecting that I help you kahit konti lang para sa mga magti-take ng board exam. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.